Hi everyone. A few days ago I made a video after someone was discriminatory against me. Tonight I've had the polar opposite happen. And I wanted to share this to help build up people who are enduring their own marathon challenges or medical treatment in general. I drive myself to the facility where I do my physiotherapy using my power wheelchair 5 or 6 times a week. It's around 5 miles or 8 kilometers of driving round trip. What I get out of this is the use of the pool, conditioning center equipment, as well as the friendships and support which have naturally grown because of how frequent I attend, and people being interested in what's wrong with me or my body, as well as wanting to support me. Tonight on the way there, a woman yelled out to me, "You're brave." I responded to her, "I'm off to the pool. I want to regain my mobility." So what she was referring to was using my power wheelchair on the side of the road. When I ride on the sidewalk using my wheelchair, it's like riding on train tracks. And what I mean is the wheelchair is constantly going up and down, and it's extremely hard on my joints. In fact, it causes more pain than is helpful to me. If I had to ride on the sidewalk, I wouldn't be going to the pool just because of the debilitating pain that it causes. What I've been able to do to help myself and make the most safety conscious decision is adding LED lighting to my power wheelchair. I'm now preparing some that I'm wiring into the wheelchair's battery. What I wanted to share with you today with this little anecdote of my life is to take time to celebrate the effort that it takes for you to undergo your own treatment. This isn't just medical wise, but also in life. There are sometimes we have to work at issues, like some people stop smoking, and it's a real valid challenge, and it's a lot of effort to break the habit and replace it with something that's healthy and different. It's really hard to understand what someone goes through without spending a few consecutive days with that person. I want to encourage you to be someone who's willing to listen when someone begins talking about what they're going through. And the other part of this is when you're going through it, not everyone needs to know the depth of what you're dealing with. Your core group of friends will be this support for you, and then many others will gain sort of a general understanding of what's wrong, but may not know what the day-to-day lifestyle involves. And to be quite honest, some people wouldn't be able to deal with knowing what you go through on a day-to-day basis. Having a long-term physical disability, chronic pain, even mental health issues helps change you into being a stronger person. Being able to handle stressful situations in life with a calm, thoughtful, decision-making ability. It also turns you into someone that friends and even strangers on the side of the road can turn to for a listening ear and objective feedback on what you see as being important, and maybe what's not a pressing matter but a preference instead of a necessity. There actually is good things that come out of struggling. Part of it is about being able to respond to the stresses of life without panicking or becoming emotionally overwhelmed. But for me, at least, the most best thing that's come out of everything I've had to deal with is being able to know the challenges that I've overcome and how it makes it all the sweeter or all the more rewarding. Someone that's not been in my situation doesn't or won't get a true appreciation of what it takes to, just for example, gain the ability to walk a few more feet at one time. It's a whole battle. It's a hard-won battle to gain a little bit more mobility. I want to encourage you to take a few minutes to think about your life. We're coming up to the Canadian Thanksgiving in a few days. There's got to be things that you are thankful for if you'll stop and reflect on it, that has been good coming out of the adversity that you've personally experienced. And if you'll stop and think about it, I expect there are people in your life that are trying to help you. I understand that some help really isn't helpful because the people don't know the right thing to say. It requires teaching your friends how to interact with you, but that's really not all that different than what it would take in normal life. That's just about setting boundaries and negotiating what the relationship or friendship is going to be. So I want to leave you with the thought of being brave in whatever your situation is, and having time to be thankful for what you've overcome in your life already. Thank you for this time that you spent with me today. I appreciate it a lot. Bye for now.